So 324 is slowly leaking from EvoCaddy and people are not happy. Guys, welcome to the channel, and it's mostly because of the amount of time wasting. There's nothing real new in terms of content. Your hangar, which was supposed to be your home in space, it's basically the same hangar you already see with a little bit of a space there for a couch, like a bum. Basically, it's not your home in space or anything like that. And that's kind of it. You can buy a couch and a little bit of furniture to put there on the side, apparently, and that's sort of as far as it goes. Forget those huge hangars with a bunch of ships. No, you're getting the basic shape so as to fit a ship, and that's it, with a little bit of room there for a couch and I guess a TV that it won't actually work. But most of all, what 324 brings is a lot more drums, time sink, wasting time. How is it that they do this? Well, everything needs to be physicalized. Everything that is convenient. What is not convenient, they don't physicalize that. That is just magic happening. But if you want to load up your ship, you have to move each box one by one because there is no, like let's say, a magical tractor beam that could move stuff around. You would assume that in a hangar you would have maybe a couple of these tractor beams that quickly move boxes in just seconds easily from the elevator that brings it up. So there could be a couple tractor beams in the lower storage in the storage part that moves boxes, and then the elevator goes up and it throws it in your ship as well, and you don't even have to be there. But if you want to stay there and see how all of the magic happens, well, maybe CIG could actually render all of that and do that. But no, we don't have that technology in the future. Or yes, we do, but we at time pretend it doesn't exist even within the fucking game that you're playing. No, all of those tractor beams can only work when attached to a ship, never to a socket on the wall of the actual hangar. How is it that that makes any sense? It makes as much sense as you not being able to sell the ships you bought. It makes as much sense as you not having a sell all button for your loot, or sell anything else that you would want to conveniently sell, as you can do very much in the real world. And people are slowly catching up. Question about hangar sizing. What would make mining CCU ships and hangars? That's something that actually is quite concerning. The idea that when you CCU a smaller ship, you don't get the bigger hangar. You're stuck with a smaller one. And this is something that feels like a little bit of a cheat, right? Really allowing tow. So there's it's mostly about cargo wait times. They need to be longer. Hiring an escort needs to be mandatory. So there's people yeah, they're playing dumb. They're doing the devil's advocate thing. They're being ironic and funny. Yeah, more time wasting. Crying about the timer? Do some basic math, sir. What basic math do you want people to do? The idea that with a couple tractor beams, all of this could be easily moved automatically by AI that already exists in 2024 in the future? Are you fucking dumb? What kind of idiot runs the math of, well, if I have to move a box or... No, it's all tractor beams, rays that move stuff around. There's not even a human involved in any of this. Why would that not be the case in the future with AI that just moves boxes from one place to the other? Perfectly realistic given the technology that exists. But no, all these people crying about the timers. Do the math. Seriously, most of these, why it's gonna take forever to load my ship. Autoloader are basing, off a couple YouTube videos and comments where they started. A Freelancer Max takes 1 hour to load 121 SU boxes. Okay, so 1 hour, 60 minutes, that would be like half-minute box every 30 seconds. That's reasonable enough to say, no, it's not. It's not reasonable enough at all. No, it's not. Because if I have a tractor beam in my hand tool, in my big tool, in my ship, and in my larger ship, I have tractor beams that magically move stuff all over. Why the hell is that something that does not apply to the actual cargo? Why is it that I have to wait 30 seconds per box? Why? It should be like 2 seconds per box. Just moves it. Moves it from the elevator into the ship, just with an array of the tractor beam attached to the hangar itself. Maybe there's a couple of those. I don't know. I haven't run the logistics of it, but I can tell you one thing. With that kind of technology that moves things as if they weigh nothing at all, you could move the entire load in less than a minute. Easily. But no, we have to pretend that there's a logic because of these white knights and these fucking shills. I'm getting a little bit tired of the shills. The idea that people are such wimps, it is pretty, yeah, it is sad. Revel and York Hanger, this is the one that looked very cool. I just want to air that pledge constellation just to get the hanger a while back. But hey, the constellation, so people bought a ship because of the hanger. You're not getting it. I guess all I'm really saying is that the Revel in your hanger better be the best damn hanger USC can buy. You will not see your Revel in York. And it's not just a constellation, by the way. You can have that in the 400i, which I do. So I know that to be true because my 400i has the Revel in York hanger, but I won't get to see it. I will just get a bum hanger with a couch on the side instead because CIG cannot be bothered to actually deliver on the things that people gave them money for. Doing the hangars, having the option of having several of your ships in a beautiful laid out location. No, we will have these shitty hangars that are not all that different from the ones you already see, but with a couch and maybe a fishbowl on the side. Okay, that's our home after 14 years. And it goes on. People are very much upset, and I understand why. It is something to be upset. The idea of every new patch only bringing more time wasting, it is unacceptable. As always, the question I have is, how much can we take? How long until people start saying, well, it's actually already happening. If you see the Google trend, it's not going up. It's actually going down quite a bit. In spite of the new releases these last few months, the trend is downwards, very much so, and it just shows a saturation with every patch, not only not bringing new things, but every patch bringing more time wasting and more time sink and making basically everything worse than before, because having the same game that you already had but slower is worse. It's not good. Wasting time moving boxes when I don't have the inclination to do that, instead of having a couple of tractor beams attached to a ceiling and wall, moving all of that for me in just a few seconds, that makes no sense. It's just time sink. It's just time wasting so as to compensate for the lack of new content. It is not just about the cargo. It is going to be now about your inventory. Instead of just dropping things in a local inventory, yes, not letting realism get in the way of the fun of playing a video game, which is kind of like why you have a video game in the first place. I mean, if not, we would all be playing Flight Simulator, right? Well, no. Now you will have to go to a little ATM and drop your items in there in the magic bullshit box, or bring a box with your elevator and then store the thing in the box, in the elevator, and then it's insane. How long can they keep on doing this? But now everything makes sense. Now we understand why the people that were good, why the real talent has been leaving Star Citizen the way they have been. That's why you understand why Todd Pappy said, guys, this is not a game anymore. This is insane. This is insanity. You're talking about time-sinking combat with master modes. You're talking about time-sinking inventory management on the most simple things that any game has. Are you crazy, people? No. Moving boxes, forcing people to fill up a C2 by hand, or wait an hour and then wait another half an hour for claiming the ship? Are we crazy? No, that's, we need to do this because we don't have an actual game and we're not making real content. Okay, yeah, bye. That's what's been happening very clearly. And it is terrible. It really is bad. I'm still here. You're probably still here if you play, but how long? My only question is always the same. How long can we keep on putting up with this? When will they break the camel's back? When they will strangle that poor, beaten up golden egg goose that is the backers, up to the point in which they kill it and they say, no mas, no more. We just cannot keep on doing this because we don't have anything fun to do here. Doing the same tired mission a million times is not entertaining. Having the same bunker a million times is not entertaining. you're not giving us real fauna. You're not giving us real hunting experience, which is not all that complicated. You're not giving us the aliens. You're not giving us a variety of locations, any kind of exploration, a new planet here and there, a new moon, something. A system every year would be perfectly reasonable with the amount of support that backers provide. We're not getting any of that. It's all about just taking even more money out of you. Every cent they have, 99% of every cent they make out of us goes into sales, marketing, and getting even more money out of us, making a new ship to sell. That's all they do. That's all they care about. Or, maybe capitalizing on the company, buying buildings and stuff like that, which has other, let's not even get into that. But, man, it's not good when every patch 323 and patch 324 will make the game worse than it was before these two patches. And that is simply unacceptable. See you next time.